Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm happy in having you coming back here with me once more to this channel. Once you're here, you're gonna be, learning as much as possible. We're gonna be sharing content that is going to be enriching, that is going to be enlightening, that will bring some truth to your current position. And even, I as a creator can learn, and also we understand what we're about, because we have to know who we believe in. We have to know what is our stance in this world, and we have to know that we are loved and appreciated by God. All right? So don't go anywhere. Go ahead, grab something real cold or hot to drink, and return as quickly as you can. We're going to jump right into it. All right? Let's go. So guys, here's the thing. I want us to consider this because for any one of us, we have faced some form of rejection in our lifetime. For some persons, still facing those issues and maybe moving into something of the sort. And I wanted to pinpoint to us that rejection is something that is inevitable. Rejection is going to happen. And I don't want you to ever look at the thought of rejection or the act as being hopeless. You're done. That's it. The whistle has been blown. The fat lady has sung, as you know that phrase. And we fold arms and we're just falling into a place of depression and despair and say, I have nothing left to give. I want to show you a clip real quickly. And right after this clip, we're going to be talking on it so you can understand what I am looking at, the message that I'm trying to convey here. And for you, please share your thoughts. All right, let's jump right into it, guys.
Yeah, David, come on in. How's the family?
They're doing well. I heard there's a promotion coming up next quarter. I'd love to throw my name in the hat.
Yeah, I've been looking at the numbers, and yours don't seem to be quite up to what we need.
I'm sorry. With all due respect, sir, I've been here 5 years. I mean, I've worked 60, 70 hours a week. I show up earlier than anyone here. I'm the hardest worker you have.
This is not a question of work ethic, David. I love working with you. You bring a great energy and work ethic, but sometimes it just comes down to cold, hard facts. And we need numbers.
Well, I don't understand. What are you saying?
We have to let you go.
I don't understand.
The truth is, you're just not the right fit.
Okay. Thanks for your opportunity. Hey!
David, how's it going?
Hey, it's good to see you.
Great to see you. So what are you up to?
I've actually, since I saw you, I started my own company. I'm doing what I love every day. It's going really well.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Thanks. Actually, I need to thank you, because you said what I did before wasn't the right fit, and you were right. So thank you.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
I've always liked you. Really great to see you.
Thanks. Hey, let's grab a drink sometime.
I'd love that, yeah.
Let's do it.
Great.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Guys, think about it. You may know of someone, you may be in a similar situation or about to walk in something that is similar here. And I want you to understand that the character David here was faithful. David was turning up. He was showing up even days when he never wanted to. He was early. He was before the time for 5 years, and you gave your all. Is there anyone here that can relate? You're giving everything that you got to your job. You're giving everything that you got to your marriage. You're giving everything that you have to your community, whatever it is. And at that point, you are called into an office. You are called into a meeting, only to hear that all that you're doing is not enough. You heard me. All that you're doing is not great enough. And the hands are tied. The gauntlet has been thrown down. The axe has been laid at the root. And we have to let you go. I don't wish this on any of my enemies. I can't even imagine the thoughts that are running through your minds. Worse when you have child support, you have mortgage, you have food to provide, gas to take care of, bills, so many different things, student loan, and you're just now going to be let go without any warning, without any means of provision. Maybe you never had any savings. But notice what happened. It fast-tracked it to 2 years. That moment, you're feeling down, you're feeling hopeless, you're feeling as if, everything is lost. But somehow there was a pickup. There was an encouragement to know that, listen, you did all of that. You have great work ethic. Now you're going to apply what you have already into what you truly want to do. And that was what David did. And as we saw in the video, the Porsche drove up, and his former boss never realized who it was until he saw David, stepped out of the car, and he was flabbergasted. He was surprised. And so it is that many persons will be surprised when they see you. Many persons will be shocked when they realize that they let you go. They could not put up any longer, but it would have been the best thing that they would have done. And so you have to find the inner strength in you that you are not a reject of God. And even if you feel rejected, God is able to brush you off, restore you, and bring you beyond what you can even think or imagine. I spoke about a story with Job. And if you can remember the life of Job, Job had everything. In a matter of moments and days, Job lost everything. And on top of that, his life was just turned upside down. And friends were there taunting him and ridiculing him and even laying a spirit of rejection. And for a moment, he believed. And he cursed even the day that he was born. And we saw where God stepped in and reminded him as to who he is. And everything started to change. Job started to regain, full consciousness in spirit and in soul, because it's one thing to be conscious in your actions, but it also has to deal with the soul and what your spirit is being fed. And so just like that, with the same mentality, the same turning up, showing up, putting in the work, and we see as time passes, one, David was a different person. And so will you be. You're a different person in your thinking, in your demeanor, in your characteristics, your mannerism, in how you perceive. And what is being displayed on the outside is what is already completed on the inside. So one can only display what is there already in the inside. And so that boss is looking on and saying, man, I blundered. He gave an advice that he thought that he was in a superior state, not knowing that it was encouraging to David to understand that, hey, Let me truly find my purpose. Let me do what God has called me to do. If it is ministry that you are being called to do, go ahead and do it. If it's a content creator that you have been called to go and create, go ahead and do it. If you've been called to start your own business, go ahead and do it. If you see that promotion and you believe that you're more than enough and you can, go ahead and apply for that promotion. Whatever it is, don't belittle yourself and don't feel that you're less than, and don't start to allow the spirit of rejection to take over. God is your strength, He's your source, He's your director. And He wants to give you great things, but you have to improve. You have to widen your capacity. You have to have faith. And the scripture declares about faith as a mustard seed. And so you want to expand that faith and believe in action, and you will truly receive. I want you to truly think about what I've said. Think about your life right now. Think about where you want to be. In God we trust, and I can do all things through Jesus Christ who gives me strength. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.